Hello, everybody out there in internet land. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another Discord night with the boys. As per usual, I am your host. I am DJ. To my left, the big green is Mikey.
Yo, what's up, man? You remember my name? That's so cool, man. I'm touched.
You should feel honored. You really should. And then down below me, he's no camming today, but he's still here. Dravo.
My God, I'm so honored he remembered my name.
First try. I really do love doing these Discord nights with you guys because it's just such a chill session where we're like, you know what? We don't need to perform anything. We're not playing video games. It's just us hanging out and whatever shenanigans we get up to, we get up to. Very nice. I'll put that as a 7 out of 10. But
Yay.
So on today's doc, it's similar to what we did a little while ago when, for those that remember, we did an r/am I the asshole Reddit reading. Today we switched it up. As per Mikey's suggestion, we're now doing r/today I fucked up. A bunch of stories that people have posted on Reddit about something embarrassing, an embarrassing incident that has happened to them, and we are going to read it and potentially make fun of them. So gear up and get ready. I found some sauce. So I'm gonna read you the headline, and then I'm gonna read you the actual story. All right, the first one. Today I fucked up by taking the longest shit of my life in the handicap stall. Straight heat, straight out the cut. Now the actual story.
Oh, can I just say right off the bat, just the title, I am speechless.
Once I saw that on the Reddit, I was like, oh,
I think I know what might happen, but I hope I'm not right, because that'd be a really awkward situation.
Oh, I picked this for a couple of reasons, which I'll get into afterwards. But no, so today I fucked up by taking the longest shit of my life in the handicap stall. Here we go. I work in lawn care, so I'm in a truck basically all day. One early morning, my stomach started doing backflips, like genuine bubble guts, the kind where you're sweating and praying you make it in time. We've all been there. I refuse to use gas station bathrooms, I agree, unless it's an emergency because they're disgusting, so I pulled into a grocery store to handle business. The bathroom only had 2 stalls, 1 regular stall and 1 larger handicap stall, plus a urinal. The regular stall was already occupied, so I took the handicap stall, of course. We're going to pause right there before I finish. Have either of you guys used a handicap stall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, well, not like stall, more like just restroom, because back when I worked at a Walmart, there was the public restrooms. One time I went to the restroom on my shift, and the public restroom for the men were being cleaned at the time. That usually takes at least 15-20 minutes, so I'm like, I gotta go now or else I won't be able to go for however long, and I need to do this now. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go into the handicap / pregnant women restroom and just handle business in there. And thankfully I wasn't the only one, so it wasn't like awkward. Everyone was trying to get in there. It was a line, so I'm like, fuck it, just gonna do it.
Fuck y'all. Alright, continuing. I'm in there fighting for my life. For a while, when another guy walks in, the dude in the regular stall finishes up and leaves, but the other guy who walked in never actually used the bathroom. No stall sound, no urinal, nothing. Just silence. A few more minutes pass by, and another guy walks in and uses the urinal. After he finishes, all I hear is, "You alright, boss?" Another voice says, "Yeah, just waiting on the handicap stall." The instant realization hit me like a truck. Bro, I physically facepalmed in the stall and prayed it wasn't what I thought it was. I slowly looked down under the divider expecting to maybe see some shoes. Nope. Fucking wheels. At that point, my soul left my body. I hurried up, even though I definitely was not finished, walked out, and it's the super buff dude in a wheelchair covered in tattoos just sitting there looking super pissed off. I walked past him and said, "Man, I'm so sorry about that." Bro, he didn't even look at me. I genuinely never felt worse taking a shit in my entire life. TLDR, I had catastrophic bubble guts before work, took over the handicap stall in the grocery store bathroom for like 10 minutes, only to realize afterwards a guy in a wheelchair had been waiting patiently the entire time while I fought for my life. So this this sticks out to me because I've used the handicap stall once. I will never use it to actually I will never use it to deuce. I will only use it to urinate because I never want this to happen to me. But if that's ever going to be a thing, all the urinals have to be taken up and both stalls have to be occupied for me to even consider going into the handicap stall. But I did have one instance where it wasn't a handicap stall. It was a family bathroom, the one that has the baby changing station and everything inside of Home Depot. Yep. And I was fighting for my life in there. And the next thing I know, a couple with a crying baby were fiendishly knocking on it.
Oh, no.
I don't have words for how uncomfortable that would make me.
I looked like That's So Raven having a vision. I was just like, knock, knock, knock. Oh, no. Oh, no. I gotta get out of here. I finished up what I could, wiped, flushed, washed my hands, opened the door. They looked at me, and before they could say anything, I was just, no habla English, and I sprinted out the front door.
This fucking guy. This fucking guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean out my window right here. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Oh my god. It was nightmare fuel. I was like, dude, I just need to do my business so I can carry on with my day and my life. And the one time I used this one bathroom, people needed to use it for genuine purposes.
What it was intended for?
Oh, I was mortified, dude. I walked into my friends who were still in Home Depot, and I'm like, we need to leave. Like, now. We need to leave.
We need to leave.
I know you're looking at lawnmowers right now, but we need to dip. I can't be here.
No time. We have no time.
Be like, all right, we can't leave. I'm gonna be in the car.
Oh, they were just like, oh well, just a little bit longer. They were like, we'll just be a little bit longer. I started walking home. I left. I left.
It's like, just pick me up on the way out.
That's why when I first read this one, I was like, I need to talk about this one because I've been there. Different specifics, but I've been in this very scenario, and it's terrifying. It's because of this, I'm now what they call shit shy, and I will never use a public restroom ever again.
That is tragic, but you did it to yourself. Like, you can't blame anybody.
Oh, I'm not blaming anybody.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it's really funny. It's purely self-inflicted.
It is incredibly funny,
especially with the poster of this. I felt it because, like, I also think gas station bathrooms are disgusting.
Oh, very.
The fact that
they're like literal last resorts.
The fact that I've seen people walk into gas station bathrooms barefoot, I'm like, nope. I don't even
last resorts after a bush. Like, I'd rather take a shit in a bush than go into some of those gas station bathrooms.
Like, I'll throw on my hazards on the highway, pull over to the shoulder, and then run into the woods before I take.
Dog, I saw a guy shitting on the side of the freeway the other day in broad daylight. It was 4:30 in the afternoon.
You know what? I'm not surprised because I've only been here a few days and I've already been seeing some shit.
Oh yeah,
especially on my way back home the other night.
Real quick, so update everybody. As of this recording, Dravo has moved states.
Yeah, I'm in Los Angeles, California,
where the streets are paved in shit.
Yeah, literally. I'm gonna be honest. This is like the dirtiest place I've lived in.
It's filthy. It's filthy,
fucking filthy. This place is a fucking dump. There is trash and this garbage everywhere you go.
God, I hear this and it just so contradicts every like YouTuber and streamer that I watch where they're just like, yeah, come out to LA. It's beautiful here. Bitch, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. The reality is, it's a shitty, very dirty place. And I avoid going out after fucking the sun goes down.
Good idea.
The only reason I was out, so that I was with a friend. We get Korean food and boba, and on the way home, the sun was already down.
That's dope.
And we almost walked into a sidewalk full of homeless tents and all that. And I'm like, you know what? No, we're gonna go the other way.
Tent City.
Oh, yeah.
Robbed.
They're bad out there.
They're really bad. See them everywhere.
Let's go back to the story real quick. The final thoughts and statements from you guys from my first one. I figured I'd come out with I would come out swinging straight out the cut. I'm like, you know what?
Is this more of a unfortunate? Was it the only thing available to him?
According to him, it was the only thing available because no gas station. And then so he went to a grocery store and there was only one urinal, one stall that was being taken, and the handicap.
I mean, he did it to himself, but I get it. Only problem is this really bad timing. There just happened to be someone there that was handicapped that needed it, and he was taking up the stall.
Because that's the part that the moral quandary that where I'll give him a little bit of slack. Like, you know what? It was the only stall available, and according to you, it was go time. Like from what he said in the early sentences, it was about to be go time, whether he was ready or not.
I'm pretty sure the people of the store and his pants would rather him go into a handicapped stall and do his business rather than, letting loose on the floor and his clothing.
Which frequently happens in LA.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I have a question because, the fact that you opened up with that might segue into one I found. But was there a format we were supposed to do? I started drinking and forgot what the assignment was.
Just pick a story that you thought would be interesting to talk about. Okay.
I think yours may have been the perfect segue for my first one then. If
All
you
right.
boys are ready.
Go for it.
I was in the military. I'm always ready.
I'm so glad you brought that up because this comes from r/Navy.
Oh no!
Navy.
Real
What's
quick,
one
real
All
quick.
right. What's up?
Before you start, audience members who don't know, you haven't been here long enough. DJ was in the Navy. You can make all the innuendos you want. I've heard them all. Go ahead, leave it down below. See if you can send me something new.
This comes from r/Navy, dubbed the Phantom Shitter. Anyone want to guess what we're talking about today?
Oh, I have a feeling I know what this is.
You know what? Go on, Diaz. What do you think it is?
Just because for my Navy experience, there's always that one dude whom, when he uses the stall, he's like a ninja. Every time you walk into a stall, and it was already used because you can, smell it.
Yeah.
But you never know who did it, and nobody will ever own up to it. That's the Phantom Shitter. So I think it's got to be Stinky Stall got caught in the act.
Bravo.
You know what? I wanted to say probably the same thing as D's because that just sounds more convincing. But for me, Phantom Shitter would have been like someone shit on a wall or in a bush, left it, and before anyone can find it, and it's just the smell. People are like, "Who the fuck did it?"
Like the scene from Dumb and Dumber. Like, oh, there's shit all over the wall. There's shit everywhere.
Oh my god.
All right, go on.
All right, go for it.
So we'll jump right into this then, audience. Wonder if anyone had someone on deployment do something similar. During a Westpac, long time ago, throughout the deployment, someone would take a shit on the floor randomly throughout the ship. Berthing areas, at the gym, P-ways, hangar bay, you name it. And it happened repeatedly over several months. Never getting caught, never even getting hinted at. We ended up nicknaming him but we're pretty sure it was a guy, the Phantom Shitter. Anyone else have anything happen like this? I love we open up with shit for the first two stories.
Is that it?
That's the whole thing. Would
Oh
you have
my
like to
God,
read
I
some
was
of the
hoping it
comments
would.
to you since it's a shorter one? Because they're pretty fucking great.
Yeah, you have to, because I was just like, did you catch the guy first of all?
First comment's pretty gold. Fairly certain the Phantom Shitter has been on board the OSN ship since the original six frigates.
Okay.
Daring Deucer Bold Boom Boomer. Don't know what the hell that's about.
I love a good alliteration.
Oh my god, I'm fucking dying over here. Please send help. We had a guy literally wrap his turds in toilet paper and put him on the head. We never found out who was doing it, but we found a new one every morning like a terrible Christmas.
No, the Navy is just different, man. The military in general, but something about the Navy, it's just, you're going to see and experience some of the weirdest shit, no pun intended, ever.
Oh my god, you almost brought out my villain laugh. Holy shit.
Like, dog, legit, especially with what I did. I was, for those that know, I was what's called a hospital corpsman. You'll just see some of the weirdest shit come through all the fucking time. And one of my friends, she's an ER nurse. One of the things that she constantly says, it's like one of the most common things, and I hate the fact that this is a common thing. One of the common things that always comes through at an ER is somehow insert item here got lodged in someone's butt.
Always.
And I looked at her, I'm like, how often does that happen? She goes, yes.
Well, it's like that video I made with that bendy flashlight I put on the channel like a week ago.
Yeah.
Every other comment was, don't put that in your butt. Please don't put that in your butt. Somebody's going to put that in their butt. Someone called the EMTs. Guess where that thing's going to go? Like, guys, please comment something else on the video, please. We're not that kind of channel. We don't have a Fansly or an OnlyFans. It's not what we do here.
The YouTube
But if someone did, that's a good accessory. I'm just saying, throwing that out there.
Like the YouTube algorithm is going to think you bought something sexual since I can't say the actual word. Bad dragon.
What? A drain snake?
Yeah. No.
A tunnel tyrant?
No, I just uttered bad dragon under my breath so people would understand what I was saying.
Oh, he just said, yeah, you heard him, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Sponsor of D-Class Racing. That's not a bit. That's a real thing. I think they even have a rally car now, which is hilarious.
Yes, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Please sponsor us,
I mean,
by the way.
Rally is the roughest and wildest form of racing. Just makes sense.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, the true.
But as for your Phantom Shitter, first off, kudos to you, because from what it sounds like, you haven't been caught yet. Secondly,
it was from 2 years ago. There are no updates. I don't believe they've been caught yet.
Oh my God, still at
They
large.
got away with it. They got away with it.
They're still getting away with it.
So 2 years later, and they're still getting away with it. Now I have a couple of questions. A, what's your dietary needs looking like to where you just do on the floor? B, what do you have against bathrooms? Because it actually, if you're on Navy ship, I can actually understand that. Yeah, there's only like one or two, and trust me, one of them you don't want to use. But also, why the floor? There's other places you could do it. A broom closet over the side into the water.
You don't want to do that. You might fall off.
So?
We gotta have a man overboard drill.
They taught us to swim in boot camp. It's cool. Well, they at least taught us to float.
The timing would be terrible if you fell, the shit hit the water, and then you fell it through it to hit the water.
Oh, God.
Shit-centric episode.
Oh, God, the first two stories are shit-related. It'll just be a trifecta if Brandon has a shit-related one, too.
I do not, but I wish I did. Because that would have been amazing.
We have one adult in no skill.
Fuck. I missed an opportunity. I saw one too that wasn't Lee's. God damn it. Anyways.
All right, so now moving
So-
on, it's Brandon's turn.
Moving on. Did I fuck up by accidentally dislocating my sister's nose?
Oh my god.
All right. Opinions, thoughts. Where we going?
That's a guy who might or might not have broken his sibling's foot. I can't wait to hear this, especially if it's a nose. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had a nose reset, but it fucking sucks.
And it's never the same. It's always going to be a little tilted.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off. I'm well aware. Oh wait, I'm in goblin mode. Never mind. Nobody needs to know that.
So, it's a bit of a short one, and not as short as that last one, but got a little bit. OP says, back when I was like 14 or 15 and going through puberty, I didn't get how strong I was getting yet. I would open the door that led to the garage with my shoulder using all my strength because it was a fully metal door and I pretended to be a military commando or something. I don't know. I was a really dumb kid. Anyways, one day I was going out to the garage for something and used all my strength to the door like I always did. Just for my sister's luck, she was right by the garage door as I was hitting it or opening it as hard and fast as I could. And she is on the floor, blood gushing out. She yelled at me and said something like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" In a perfect Bugs Bunny impression. I was scared shitless.
Oh, no.
I ran to get my oldest sister, who was the only other person in the house who could drive at the time. We all rushed to the ER, and I had to call my stepdad, who was not too pleased about the story, to say the least. So, at the ER, it was found out that her nose was dislocated along with having a black eye, and she had to wear this brace-looking thing that looked like an elephant trunk. All in all, she was fine, but her nose was a slight tilt to it now, and I always do feel a little bad when I remember. TLDR, me not knowing how strong I was getting as a teen accidentally dislocated my sister's nose. And I think, honestly, I think a lot of, especially guys, experience this as they're growing up, because going into teens, especially as a guy, and going into, like, I'd say 13 onward, your body gets really strong, even if you're not all that active. You build a lot of muscle, even by doing regular things, and you just get so much stronger.
Oh, yeah.
And this, honestly, probably some that people have done, not exactly to the letter, but a lot of similar accidents may have happened in this way or another.
Oh, yeah, especially like while it's pre-pubescent boys, once you start hitting puberty and you start realizing I'm gaining muscle and I'm getting stronger for literally no reason. And
Yeah.
in this case, when you're like that, like you said, 14 or 15-year-old kid, and you have a solid metal door, those things aren't light.
No.
So he had to put some hump to opening it. So now it's playing into that fantasy of, dude, I'm fucking He-Man.
I mean, is it a fantasy though? Like, you go through such a change in life at that time, and not everybody. I'm gonna preface that it's not. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, we're fucking super soldiers.
Oh yeah,
But
no.
some people get crazy strong just naturally.
Yeah.
One of our cast members is freakishly strong, and at that age, I saw him throw a grown-ass man with one arm, and I'm just like, damn, that is impressive.
Are you talking about Frogere?
Maybe. I wish you wouldn't have said that, because I was going to follow up with a crazy joke, but now I'm not going to.
Well,
You ruined it, dude.
Well, to be fair, he is built like a fucking ox. And it just seems like it's natural. Like, he doesn't work out. It's just He's just naturally Scandinavian.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm actually gonna put something in the chat, but don't worry about me.
All in all, I would say I'd clock the story of like it's innocent, but you definitely need to have a little bit more awareness of your surroundings. Like, don't just go slamming doors just because you can. Make sure there's nobody on the other side of it.
Sure, yeah, you need to be careful, especially in your own house. Like, you don't want to be doing that in your own home, just because that definitely can happen.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you
You
Imagine
never
if your
know when
mom
one
was
of
on the other
your
side of that
family
door.
members. Oh my god! If it was his mom, he'd be grounded for 2 years.
The hell you would have awakened. Who the fuck is throwing doors open in this house?
Actually, no. Screw 2 years. He'd be grounded to the day he moved out.
Right.
and even then, be like, "Don't you come out of your room, Mom? I'm in college." I said, "Don't leave."
But out of class, you heard me, boy.
God, so yeah, I say the OP is innocent, but make sure that you're aware of your surroundings, because especially with like the nose, this is for a lot of people, this is their moneymaker. Not me, but like this is the moneymaker for a lot of people, and you might have just fucked up something for a sister later on in life. Let's hope not, but you might have.
This one is very new. It's only 15 hours old at time of recording, and it's very my brother coded. So you know.
Oh, very
no.
interesting.
Did
Oh,
you
no.
spit on your screen?
Almost,
I
Almost.
saw droplets.
almost.
You didn't even hear what the name of it is yet.
As soon as you said my brother coded, I was like, if it's anything related to the Gek. Oh no. Oh no.
Well, in order to not keep you in suspense, it is simply titled "I Accidentally Became the Neighborhood Cryptid."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
You could open
here we
it.
go. Here we go.
I'll start reading then while you compose yourself.
We're gonna go ahead and send it.
About 2 months ago, I started going on late night walks because I couldn't sleep. Nothing weird about that. The weird part is I have a giant reflective raincoat because it rains constantly here and I don't like carrying umbrellas. Fair enough. One night, I started to walk past 2 teenagers who absolutely sprint away from me, like full panic, just book it out of there.
Mhm.
I assumed they were doing something illegal and thought I was security, so, you know, whatever. Then it kept happening. People would run at me from far away or suddenly change direction. One guy literally crossed the street and whispered, "Nah, man," to himself. At this point, I'm confused, but also slightly flattered by whatever aura I'm apparently giving off. Then last week, I stopped at the corner store around midnight, and the cashier looks at me and said, "You're the Silver Man." And I laughed
Silver Man.
because I thought he was joking. He was not joking. Apparently, there's been a local Facebook post about a 7-foot-tall reflective figure wandering around the neighborhood at night. Some people claimed I disappear when cars pass. Another said I move without making noise. I'm 5'9" and walk normally. The worst part is they drew a sketch and it looks nothing like me. It looks like if a baked potato became sentient. Now every time I go outside, I feel pressured to maintain the lore. Yesterday, I accidentally dropped my water bottle and someone heard me and a kid yelled, "He's real!" Dog is getting imposter syndrome from a fake cryptid that is just him. Like, what?
Oh my
This is the
god.
dude in a raincoat. And he's farming aura without realizing it.
Dude, this is so fucking relatable. Oh my god.
Relatable.
Well, because
Relatable.
like, for those, because I'm sitting down so y'all can't tell, but so I'm 6'6", okay, and I wear baggy clothes. Like I'm still a goth / punk, and as soon as people see me walking down the street, they just cross over like, yeah, that's a fucking monster. Nope.
He's not 7 foot though. He's 5'9".
I know.
He's
that's
taller than me.
Yeah.
that's
by
what
1 inch.
that's what makes it even funnier. Just like, you know what?
I thought it was 4.
No, that's
Fuck off.
that's the guy.
No, like that's a bigger gap. But
I thought the guy
Anyways.
was 5'4". Oh, anyway.
he's 4'9".
But I guess it was like the fact that he's wearing a lot of reflective colors on him that would like flag that. I'm just curious, what makes you go from that guy's wearing a reflective jacket to Silverman?
That's such a dope name, though. That's a good cryptid name. Let's just say it's like he's in Jersey. The New Jersey Silverman is a very dope name. I can get behind that.
Georgetown Silverman. Oh my God.
Georgetown Silverman.
The Chicago Silverman.
Yeah, there you go.
Would you guys like to be known around your neighborhood as your local suspected cryptid?
I think that'd be fun. That'd be great.
And like people run from him too. It's not like, oh, I got to get a selfie or take a picture for the gram. It's people booking it from this dude in the middle of the night. I'm like, that's kind of dope. I'm here for it.
Like everybody running from the boogeyman in the WWE, and then there's just Jacob Fatu. Can I take a picture with you?
God, love that big dork.
God, like at the end of the day, you're not really guilty of anything outside of just being you, which you should never, ever, ever feel bad about. I'm not saying you were feeling bad, but just like little life advice from DJ: never try to be anybody else but you. You can only be you.
I think the lore should be maintained though.
100,
just to keep up appearances.
That needs to be your new Facebook banner, just the Silverman. Put that on a business card. Insert name
you
here.
Need to make
Silverman.
shirts.
Oh my God! If he made merch and then he handed it out to people,
I would buy Silverman merch.
that would go tough.
We have any digital artists in the comment section? Let us know what you would design for the Silverman.
Just the Silver Surfer, but without the surfboard and wearing like dude bro clothes.
Nah, like full reflective trench coat, cowboy hat, like and glowing red eyes. Like, let's get weird with it.
Slender Man, but reflective. Honestly, good on you for becoming your local cryptid. Hopefully this doesn't affect like your social life too much, but all in all, relish.
I'm sorry, just imagine him trying to tell a woman, by the way, I need you to know I'm the Silverman. And she's just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Just walks away from him.
Are you brain damaged? What is happening?
No, I'm the Silverman. Walks away.
My lady, I'm Silverman.
Oh my God, I have tears in my eyes. Oh,
you said you'd buy me a drink. Yeah, but enjoy and relish in the lore now, because like at some point it's gonna go away. But enjoy it now while it's lasting, because that's fucking tight.
What he needs to do is when he's doing that shit, just get like one of those really thin, just black like socks, just some black out his face so he's walking out at night. It's just reflective jacket.
It's gonna look like Rorschach from The Watchmen.
I'm writing Silverman fan fiction right now. I pulled out my note and pens. I'm ready.
Can you incorporate Silverman into y'all's D&D campaign?
Yeah, okay, hold up. I'm writing that down.
Okay. Write it down.
I just realized you can tell I'm writing on my model.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Make him a companion, because they don't want to fight Silverman. You do not.
Make him silent. He does not say shit. He's
He just awkwardly hands pre-written notes like coming out of his chest.
Hands him notes. This always seems to have infinite amounts of paper.
Oh God!
Yeah, for every exact.
But you never see him write. It's just on there.
Oh my!
Oh my God! That might be perfect for the gas station one shot. Oh my God!
He's creating, y'all. He's creating. That's how easy it is to create a D&D campaign.
Yeah.
It takes one Redditor, and now it's just like, I have a character, I have a story, I have a background, I know where you came from, I know what you look like. Time to roll you into existence.
All right, add Silverman cryptid to the main campaign. ... Maybe gas station ? Okay, got that down.
That was a reoccurring
What's happening
character in
next?
So
campaigns.
that's a good
That
story.
might be my next playable character. They call me the Silverman. Then I disappear. I reappear behind you. That was for dramatic effect. We're traveling together.
All right, moving forward, I will go next. So, Starting off, the tagline is, "Today I fucked up by discovering I snore like a freight train having a stroke. Boyfriend's petty revenge."
Oh god. Oh, I broke my bottle. This one's real. I've seen this. This might be about me and my friend.
And now we start. I am a corporate professional. I have given presentations to rooms full of important people. Now let's call this guy Pedro. I wish. Pedro ended all of that in one WhatsApp message. I travel for work constantly. Hotel rooms, 4 a.m. alarms. I'm always tired. But I sleep like I'm dead. I thought this was a personality trait. A gift, even. Pedro has been lying next to a human foghorn for 6 months and has said nothing. Just quietly descended into chaos. The man was sleeping with earplugs in on his own home, in our own home, and didn't notice. Last month, I crashed after a work trip. Pedro waits until I hit peak snore, records it, sits with it, edits it, and then, with the precision of someone who has been planning this for months, sends it to a 7-people group, including our dear mother and the in-laws. The caption, "Who is Mariah?" I don't know why that's the caption, but hey, it worked.
Okay.
My mother replied first, obviously, "Beta, son, are you okay?" She was talking to Pedro. I sounded like a dying zebra attempting a jazz solo. Dad asked him if there was plumbing work happening next door. A cousin sent Pedro a support group link. Sleep Divorcee Association. My brother, someone I've known for 25 years, replied with a single word. RIP. I genuinely did not know. That's the part that broke me. I thought snoring was something that happened to other people. Older people. Unhealthy people. Not me. Not a person who owns silk pillowcases, goes to a running club, and takes magnesium. #adulting. Got a sleep study done. Just chronic mouth breathing. My body decided that breathing correctly during sleep was optional information. Fixed it. Snoring is kinda sorted. Pedro has accepted me but refuses to delete the message. Says it's his insurance. Mother sends Pedro wellness checks, text messages, and money. TLDR. Boyfriend recorded my orchestra-grade snoring, sent it to everyone we know, including my mother. I learned I breathe like a malfunctioning horn, fixed the mouth breathing problem, permanently lost my dignity. The end.
And that is what smartphones have done to society. But that's an argument for another day. People who don't know they have sleeping conditions are my favorite because they're just shocked every time you tell them, like, that's not me. It's me. I would know. And like, no, you're asleep, dipshit. You would not know. How would you know? Quizzle me this, dumbass.
It's not like you're gonna go mid-snore and just be like, damn, that sounds bad. Real talk, though.
You know what? All right.
Huh?
You know what? All right. But yeah, you know what? Good for him.
No, my roommate has a bad snoring problem. She constantly will fall asleep on the couch in our living room, and I don't mind. I don't really care. But then all of a sudden, I'll just hear this guttural. It sounds like Randy Blythe is practicing howls behind me.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
And she refuses. Funny enough that you mentioned that. She refuses to accept the fact that she snores. Like, I'll wake her up.
Everybody.
I'll wake her up,
Everyone
and
does.
I'm like, hey, so you might need like a CPAP machine or something, like, cause, damn, bitch. And she goes, no, I don't snore. Yeah, you do. No, I don't.
record it.
You do. Oh, hold
Record
on. Don't beat me to the punch. Don't beat me to the punch. So I got into an argument with her. I'm just like, yeah, you do. I would know. I have to hear it. You know what, Deej? You hear a lot of things, okay? You're this is probably something that's like, in your head, like, yay, gaslighting and manipulation. Yeah, this is awesome. So, another day, she's sleeping again, letting out everything. I start recording it. #damn. I sent it to her. I sent it to her, and I was just like, see, you snore. With undeniable, unrefutable proof in front of her. She blamed the dog.
No,
She said-
dude, that's real shit. That's real shit. We did the same thing to our boy, and he's like, "Are you sure that's me?" I'm like, "You're the only fucking person in the room. Who could it be?"
Just next time that happens, just be like, record her, then look to wherever the dog is, find it, and be like, it ain't the dog. This dog was awake.
Like I
It
We
ain't
need to
sleeping.
get that sorted out too, because I've seen people whose snoring has pushed others to the absolute limits. I've woken up and I just see my buddy Bill standing over our other friend with a pillow at 4 a.m. It's pitch black in the room. I'm like, "Hey, what you doing?" He's like, "Nothing. I'm just thinking about it."
just
Yeah,
thinking
all
about
it
it.
would take. It would
Might do
take 10 seconds. He's already not breathing, right?
My main thing, because
Oh,
we're going to
man.
get back to the story here in a second, but my main thing is just like, I don't know how you could have so much deniability about it when I've shown you proof. Like, I stood over you and filmed you snoring, and she's just like, yeah, no, that's not me. That has to be the dog. I'm like, it's not.
Dude, when I first learned that I snored, I just accepted it. Like, damn, I'm sorry that you had to hear that overnight. Like, all right,
Like, it's
I
nothing to
didn't
be,
know
Dude,
that.
it's nothing to be
I would
ashamed
take
of.
snoring. I talk in my
Yeah,
sleep.
apparently I did too.
Oh,
But
sleep talkers are
I
the
don't
best.
know how often. I have no idea how
Mine's
often.
not, because I have like crazy vivid dreams, and my friends have been like, "Hey man, are you good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. I just slept great. Bad dreams." They're like, "Yeah, it was fucking mortifying." I'm like, "Oh, you heard all that." I'm glad we can share this trauma together. It's time for breakfast.
Like you scared me.
Oh, dude, like I'll say a sentence that'll probably fuck up your whole night. Acid-blooded flesh spiders.
Now that's the
Yeah,
cryptid
I'm
we
good.
need.
I'm good.
yeah. No, that's just like
Next D&D
the
anime.
scenario's terrible too because I pulled like a tarp off of the shelf because we were gonna use it, and they fell down and it like rained on my face. It was fucking crazy. DJ's eyes are wild right now. Am I sharing too much?
Mm-mm.
I was trying to be relatable. I don't think I'm hitting human relations.
I was just doing something stupid while I was drinking water. But so back to the story. There's a couple things that I want to unpack here. So you work a lot, understandable. We don't know who this Pedro is to you, but apparently you guys share a bed. So I'm going to assume that you guys have some sort of romantic relationship. My question is, did you know that he was this petty and evil before you got together? Because damn, he didn't bother to wake you up or to try to explain anything or tell you in advance. He just said, you know what? I'm going to send this to our family members. You are living with somebody evil. Hold on, where is it? Right there. Send it to a 7-person WhatsApp group chat. And you had no clue. Yeah, you're OP. Do you leave him after that?
I don't know about leaving, but somebody's definitely getting their nipple pierced in their sleep. You want to escalate? We're gonna play fuck games, okay? We're choosing violence. Also, I'm out of beer.
You want to air out my bullshit? Okay, let's do it.
I'm burning this whole ship down with me. Everybody. All y'all dying if I'm going down.
But I do love the fact that this, like the poster, had a sense of humor to describe their own snoring habits, like a dying zebra performing a jazz solo, freight train having a stroke. This person clearly has a sense of humor and has now, since then, accepted that they have a problem and has gotten it corrected, or at least for the most part. So good on you for that. Trust me, one CPAP machine goes a long way. So then, final thoughts and takes. Brandon, do you leave OP if they sent you snoring heavily to your family group chat without telling you?
No, I mean, I'm probably gonna let him sleep on the couch for a day or two, but after that, it's not like leave the person like worthy, you know?
Like, dude, I'm getting revenge. Like, I'm hiding all of your left shoes and I'm taking your house key.
Like eventually, at that point, I'd be petty and just try to find some about them to air out to everyone.
No, I'm gonna start just making your life inconvenient. So I'm gonna hide your house key. I'm gonna take all of your left shoes and socks, and I'm gonna hide them variously around the house. Taking your favorite snack, giving them to the dog, not saying sorry.
buy their favorite bag of chips. Don't give it to them. Just pour it into the dog's bowl.
I also found out if you have a memory foam pillow, you can squeeze it down, fart on it, and then let it go, and it'll suck it up like a time bomb.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then when the sad victim goes to lay their weary head down at night, they won't know that they are about to have pink eye in the morning. No, I'm not gonna talk about that. Maybe for another day, another story.
Move along.
More Navy-related stuff. But yeah. So now, with the conclusion of my second story, it is now down to Big Blue down there. I was pointing to his PNG, not my crotch. I am so sorry.
You
Blue
wish
balls.
You wish I was down there, motherfucker.
Boom. What's that?
Did I fuck up? By gay furries kissing.
I
feel great
knew you were gonna do this one because I saved it too.
Yeah.
I will
I
still
saw
never get
it,
over it.
I
You're
was like,
such
you know
a
what?
fucking boy kisser. Not that that's a bad thing.
That's a bad thing.
Oh my god! If you've seen
Uh.
that CS:GO vid, you've been here a long time. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
I miss CS. Anyways.
I'll re-download it. We can just run it with the boys. Okay, then I guess it's me and you.
I still got it downloaded, but I'm a bitch about it the whole time.
That's fine. Fucking
Anyways,
close it.
Yeah. Anyways. All right. I am a 27-year-old dude who works at a software engineer. I'm gonna say probably company. It's not there, but my job is pretty low demand, and a lot of the time I'll complete my work early. This often leads to boredom and middle school-esque shenanigans. Usually with my next door neighbor in the cubicle land, a 45-year-old Asian guy who we'll call Matt. One day, the scenario described above was in full swing. Both me and Matt and I finished our project recently and hadn't been reassigned anything new. We took this as the perfect opportunity to start changing the screensavers on our work computers. In quotation, in brackets, rack mount Ubuntu machines. I don't know what that means. We set up X screensavers on every computer within our reach and started swing images to use. We cycled through old stupid memes, weird uncanny horror imagery, and a whole plethora of other things until finally I got the crazy idea to suggest that we make the screensaver images gay furries kissing. I'm gay and used to be a furry as a teenager. I still follow some furry artists as a guilty pleasure. Matt loved the idea. We got about 30 images of the stuff and threw it into a folder.
Oh my god.
Screensaver to use. Alright. Fast forward to today. This is gonna get better. Almost a month later, I had totally forgotten about the situation. Honestly, I had been using my computer so often that I never saw the gay furry images pop up through the screensaver. This was the crux of the problem. My boss called me up.
Goes wrong.
My boss called me up and asked if he could come down to my cubicle to talk to me about a new project and give me my performance evaluation. I told him he could come down at any time. About an hour later, he came over to my cubicle and we began talking. About 15 minutes into our conversation, he went silent. I was confused, but kept talking to him. He started speaking again, but spoke almost as if he had seen a ghost. I asked him if he was okay, and he said, "Yeah, I'm fine," or like, "Yeah, I'm fine," but was noticeably off. With me, seemed to be focusing on something to my side. I looked at what he was focusing on and noticed that he was glaring right at my work computer as it cycled through image after image of buff, furry men eating each other's faces. Quickly pressed my space key. We finished our conversation, but it was extremely awkward. My boss is a 65-year-old LDS guy. I doubt he even knows what furries are. TLDR, switch the screensaver On my work PC, it's images of Anthro Man making out. Forgot about it. Old boss came to talk to me and noticed.
That's amazing, by the way.
First,
Like peak cinema.
oh god, first off, I'm so happy I did not read that one because I was just like, I have a feeling Brandon saved this one too, so I gotta hold off.
Oh, you know, as soon as I see Furries, I'm like, all right, let's see what this is about.
That's why I was just like, I think you might have saved this one, so let me read a different one. And I'm so happy you did. Oh my lord. So, a couple things to unpack from this. Just like, so it seems like it was just supposed to be like an innocent like office prank. I've seen a lot of those on YouTube. Like, I think the most famous one that stands out to me is when some dude changed all of the office computers to be Gandalf the Grey dancing to that one song, the saxophone
I know
song.
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So innocent enough, it doesn't really hurt anybody. But, well, question: what made you stop being a furry? Why? Secondly, I'm happy. It seems like your boss didn't really care, unless he did say something afterwards. Is there an update?
Maybe he felt something.
He was just like, "Oh, I might."
He
like
started
that.
getting a little hot in the collar. He's like, "Son of a bitch, why is that doing it?"
But yeah, I'm just saying, if you still follow furry artists, I mean, good for you as a guilty pleasure. I mean,
I think you're still a
at
furry.
that point, why not just continue it?
There's nothing
If
wrong
it's
with it.
a guilty pleasure, there's nothing wrong with it.
I've said this once. I've
But-
said this twice. I'll say it thrice. Furries are cool, dude. Being a furry's fun. So what? Wear it.
But yeah, office prank aside, awesome prank definitely backfired on him on this one.
It was my
I don't
favorite.
think it backfired. I think it went perfectly.
Like that was
I
just
mean-
him. I would like to think that was him asserting his dominance towards his own boss. Like he looked up, went, "Oh, you're looking at dudes kissing? Yeah."
I like how his boss didn't even want to address it. He was just shocked. If anything, he just didn't know what to say.
Well, in high-end
Oh, yeah.
business environment, if he says anything, HR is about to
Yeah.
run with this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He just got this
Like there's
plan
a
out the
5-alarm
corner.
fire.
Mm-hmm. That's the scary
Oh my
thing
God.
about a lot of these, like office tales, office pranks, office stories. A lot of like owners, or at least like direct managers and all that, they're gonna want to sweep this under the rug as coolly and calmly as possible, because if this goes to HR, this is gonna be a lawsuit in the making.
Or a lot of paperwork no one
Mhm.
wants to do.
That's why I would like to think in another simulation, boss looked at that and went, "That's cool."
What
I'm
is
still
that?
thinking he got a little warm under the collar. There.
Mhm.
He's just like, "Oh shit!"
It's like,
I have
oh,
some
gee,
googling to do.
Jesus Christ.
It's like,
What's
yeah, I'm fine.
Boss is gonna be like, Protogen. Okay, there we go.
Buff Wolf Man.
Oh, this VTuber.
Mario and Sonic gay sex.
Oh my god.
I
So
don't know if anybody else has seen that.
It was a big rise when the Mario vs. Sonic Olympic game came out.
honestly, that's awesome, especially like that during a performance evaluation, meaning boss is gonna be assessing how good you are at doing what you do, and then he's gonna be like, "Well, I see what you do on company time when you have free time. Duly noted. Duly noted." But all in all, I still think that's still a very funny, harmless prank.
It's definitely harmless, but
Oh, for sure.
yeah.
Embarrassing, kind of.
I just love the description of this very much older man's confusion of this situation.
I would like to think
That's-
the only embarrassment to be had
That's-
should be on your boss's part. Because he wasn't expecting it. He's going to... Huh?
Oh no, I think messing with the old generation is amazing.
Oh, yeah. First off, thank you very much for hanging out with us during this I almost said interview, this Discord night with the boys. Leave it down below because we definitely want to surf Reddit more. Leave a comment of like what are some of the subreddits that you like, or like any recommendations for subreddits that we should check out. I know I got a couple in the pipeline, one of which I know is going to trigger him, and I cannot wait to record that one. But until then, ladies and germs, thank you. We'll see you later.